This is my testimony, and it actually was the first time I even came to the healing rooms. I had injured my knee, and my husband had just lost his job. We didn't have insurance, and I didn't want to go to the doctor or the emergency room. But a friend had given me a brochure for the healing rooms, so I decided I would come down. They had me fill out a piece of paper on why was I there, and I put down that I needed my knee healed. And I had just finished a week of intense counseling, at which time I was set free from guilt I had carried all my life. So at the bottom of this paper, I put a little postscript. I just finished this counseling, and I'd like some prayer covering over that. Went into the room. They had me sit down, and this lady walks in, and she kneels down in front of me, and she said, "This may not make any sense to you, but the Lord showed me I'm supposed to brush guilt off of you." And she took her hand and just brushed it off my shoulders like she was brushing off dust. I had never mentioned guilt, and yet that's what the Lord showed her. They began to minister to me, and finally I believed they were done, and I stood up with my crutches, and they had not even prayed for my knee, but I began to notice that my knee didn't hurt, so I was putting pressure on my leg, and I just kept listening to them, but just, what is going on? And I finally said to them, "I came here for you to pray for my knee to be healed, but you didn't. And it's gone. The pain is gone. I can walk." I lifted up my crutches. I took a few steps forward, back, sideways. I walked out carrying my crutches. Well, when I got home, I looked at the back of my leg. Part of why I came down was because it had turned black and blue. Back of my leg was as clear as the other one. I really did experience a miracle, and that is my story of coming to the Spokane Healing Rooms.